Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where I'm going to be checking out a band who I've never heard before, straight from our Reddit suggestion thread. Yeah, you can see where I'm going with this. If you want to suggest songs to me, get any Reddit suggestion thread. Links in the description below, and you can check out our Reddit. You can suggest things on YouTube as well. It's just harder for me to pick up on them because we get so many comments, and I read them all, but I don't have a chance to write down everything and reply to everything. Anyway, this is a band called Humpback. Never heard them before. Looking forward to seeing what they sound like. I was basically told, hey, they're a good example of something that we have quite a few of on this channel, which is female Japanese rock bands. And so yeah, let's see, do they take a new angle on that whole thing, or are they just a good example of what it is? Or, considering we're always honest on this channel, is it going to be something that I don't like? Well, let's find out. And go.
夢はもう見ないのかい明日が怖いのかい諦めはついたかいバカみたいに空が
Fun, simple, direct. Let's see where this goes.
今はもう見れないさあいつも変わったな笑い合った日々を
Very catchy already. If this is the verse, I'm really interested to see how catchy the chorus is. I love her voice as well.
ひび割れ青春ただこれ少年忘れちまった再起図神様なんていないぜ鼻から信じてないさ
The melodies are fantastic. Like I say, fingers crossed for the chorus.
までああもう泣かないで君が思うほどに弱くはないああまだ追いかけて負けっぱなしくらいじゃ
Really reminds me, actually, I've got to admit, of like a slightly heavier Chatmonchi, right down to the use of the falsetto in the singing as like accentation. But I love Chatmonchi, and I'm liking this. That's a proper rock and roll solo as well, nice, simple, direct, sing-alongable.
はもう見ないのかい明日が怖いのかい諦めはついたかいバカみたいに空が綺麗だぜああもう
Nice.
ないで君が思うほどに弱くはないああまだ追いかけて負けっぱなしくらいじゃ終われない遠回りくらいがちょうどいい
Ah, they're milking the last chorus. Nice. There's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of, we switched the vocal line over to guitar just so you can have another chorus. Alright, this is an interesting one. There's not so much to unpack on this one. It's relatively straight shooting affair. Now, I mean, I've got to say straight off the bat, because there's a few little caveats and things I want to point out here, but off the bat, I really like that. I think that's a really great song, catchy. Like I say, every section was catchy. The verse was catchy, the pre-chorus was catchy, the chorus was catchy, the bridge was naturally catchy because it was just one of those sort of sing-alongable solos. It was very much the spirit of rock and roll sort of thing that, like I say, I feel you get from Chatmonchi, and there was a lot of things that I felt were very comparative to Chatmonchi in this, and it's I think although I don't want to overdo comparisons, I think it's a very hard one to escape here. I don't know which band's older, but I've got to assume these guys are newer than Chatmonchi. Now, so I'm working on that basis, but as always, I don't pre-research things, so guys, feel free to get in the comments and tell me I'm totally wrong, and then I'll have to overturn my views next time I hear this band. But, okay, let's talk about what's going on here. Like I say, Melody, extremely catchy, works well with the chorus, the chords. The interesting thing is that the chords are very simple, slow-moving changes, like one chord, two chord, three chord, there's no quick changes until you get to the chorus, and then the chord pattern speeds up a little bit in the chorus, which was an interesting way of doing it, because usually what happens in the chorus is this is a bit of a stereotype, but usually in rock and roll songs, the register of the vocal melody moves up to slightly higher notes, which sort of builds up the feeling of pressure and sort of increases the overall energy of everything. So in most songs you'll tend to find, well, most rock and roll songs at least certainly, you tend to find that the chorus is sung using slightly higher notes. The melody is using slightly higher notes than maybe the verse would usually use. With this, that wasn't the case. The chorus chorus melody was of a similar register to the verse melody. So thinking, how are you going to make this the chorus? How are you going to make this the high energy sing-alongable bit? And that seemed to come by them speeding up the progression of the chord pattern. You're having the chords changing a bit faster. That was the impression I got, at least, which was an interesting take. It meant that when the chorus first came in, it didn't come in with much of a bang, but it starts to build on you. And certainly by the end of the song, the chorus is very identifiable and catchy, and it feels like that sort of the hub of the song, as it should do in this type of music. Right down to the fact they can milk it in the last chorus and play off a second run through with the guitar playing it. Very rock and roll technique. Again, like I say, making your guitar solo is basically a rendition of the vocal melody. Classic rock and roll move, that. Now, so the musicianship on display here, nothing on this I would say is the sort of musicianship where you go, oh wow, aren't they amazing musicians? But as we've pointed out some other bands before, like, Mutant Monster, Walking After You, that is not something that should be seen as a criticism. Yes, it is brilliant when you get bands who can extract every last ounce of potential from a song by twiddling in every little note and knowing how to add all the little clever little bits here and there. That is a brilliant thing. However, that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with doing a straight shooting song, and this was incredibly straight shooting. Right down to the point I would say that I play a lot of music, and I have had to work with instruments my whole life, but I would never say I'm like the virtuoso best in any instrument. I'm pretty sure I could walk into this band and I could do any of those bits. I could do the drum line, the bass line, the guitar, any of that, because it's not about being technical. It's about having energy, and that's where this works. They understand that. They understand that what they're trying to do is they're trying to make a song that people can sing along to, rock along to, rather than trying to blow your mind with awesome solos. It's about making something which is infectiously joyful, in my opinion, and that really comes across. And yeah, like I say, a lot of vibes of Chatmonchi, who have basically built their entire career, as far as I'm concerned, off of that kind of ethos and done it so well. I mean, they've got so many memorable, brilliant songs as well. So here's where we come to an interesting impasse. As a song, I really like this, and I immediately just get a good feeling about the band. I got a really vibe with it being like an awesome thing. It's got that thing of being a three-piece band again, as you guys know. I really like three pieces because often there's that whole thing about three-piece. They have to be really experimental to sort of keep their originality up, because they've got less tools at their disposal. So sometimes you get three pieces who are just some of the most incredibly clever bands. Because, however, the first song I've heard by this band is so incredibly straight shooting, I am interested in hearing more, because I wonder where they can really go from here. Are they going to be like bands like Mutant Monster appears to be, as we're starting to listen through to them, bands who really can do lots of different things, or are all their songs going to be in this vein? It is really good, but a whole album of songs which are totally straight shooting might be a little bit difficult to get through. So this gives me a good feeling about the band in theory. I really like this one song, but I'm really interested to know whether this is like a one-trick pony, or something where you can just sort of fall in love with them because they managed to extract so many clever ideas from being a simple three-piece band. Love the singer's voice as well. I just want to point that out. She has an amazing voice. Really sort of good power. Like I say, there was a lot of comparison in style to the singer from Chatmonchi, but I feel that this girl just seems to be blasting it with so much more energy. It was really, that was infectious as well. That added a lot to the energy of the song, with just how much she was really blasting those notes out. So that was great as well. tones of the instruments were really good as well. When it cut down to that bit which was just vocal and bass, that was amazing. I loved the sort of rumble of the bass. It had that sort of nice chuggy punk feel to it. So there's a lot of things to like about this band. But like I say, I want to leave this video by saying great song. Maybe it doesn't have enough to stand out as being identifiable as like, oh well, I have to come back to this band though. They haven't managed to imprint their own personal identity so much as just deliver a really good song. So I'm looking forward to hearing more, to see what variations and characteristics make this band's signature sound, if you like. What things would make you come back to them, if you understand what I'm getting at there. Anyway, for now, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a fan of this band, definitely get in the comments, tell me more. I don't pre-research any of these groups, so really interested in hearing what someone in the know about this band can tell me. Feel free to point out which songs I should listen to next, although like I say, best place to do that on Reddit. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes, but as always, we're honest on this channel. Great song. Can't wait to see how I'll feel after hearing more. Will I like them more, or will I be like, oh, okay, that was good? We'll see. And for now, ciao ciao. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out more of our hundreds of videos we got online on this channel right now, or get involved in the discussion with us at the many social media links we've got in the description below, where you can suggest new videos and artists for us to check out on the channel. Or you can just do the usual YouTube stuff and comment, like, subscribe. You know how this works by now.